Hello everyone. Okay, good morning everyone. I'm Audrey Randriamandrato and I'm 23 years old. I'm from Madagascar and now I live in France. I'm the co-founder of the KATRO and Co. And KATRO and Co is specialized in map referencing and aims to boost local products and action in a spirit of solidarity with all entrepreneurs in Madagascar. I'm also the founder and the president of one organization called Malagasy Women Empowerment in Madagascar. I recently graduated with the master's degree in geomarketing from the Gustave Eiffel Institute and Sorbonne University. First of all, I want to thank everyone that is watching this live. How to become a resilient woman leader. My personal story is the first thing I would want to bring to your kind attention. Since I was 10 years old, I always wanted to be a business owner, being a leader in managing a society or helping other persons. 2009 was the year of a tragic political crisis in Madagascar. My parents owned a prosperous business, and then, during a riot, some people burned it down. This was the first image I had on entrepreneurship. Are there the risk I have if I decide to own my business or to launch my projects? Is this the way people treat other people's business? Is that the business climate we live in? But I was wrong. Days later, the image of entrepreneurship I had was my two parents deciding to stand up again and start to clean the place and having a plan B by creating another business with success. They got up early in the morning, trying to fix our lives and bringing us where we are now. We are three siblings, and this is what I called resiliency. I am a geographer, so by definition, resilience is the capacity for communities to get up from a risk or a crisis and continue to think development and prosperity. You can't define yourself as a resilient person if you don't take or endure risks. Many people are very afraid to take risks, maybe investing in you, maybe investing in a project that's worth it. But you need to take risk to understand the effect it can have on your life, positive or negative it can be. Months later, I decided to found Catch & Co. in March 2019. My objective today is to communicate about our brand, our services, and encourage people to reference their products or services on our map. We crowdfunded in 2019 for a small amount of 1,500 euros. This amount was used to help a street merchant to rehabilitate his business and gain visibility in the press and on social networks. I won a startup weekend in October 2019, which allowed me to gain visibility, to meet people, and also to compare my ideas. It took great resilience because every time you meet a coach, your idea is questioned. Sometimes we are faced with a predominantly male jury, and this is where we have to be rigorous and get to the point. As a woman, we have nothing to envy our male friends. We are capable, and we are capable of breaking this glass ceiling. Today, female role models in entrepreneurship allow young girls like me to assert their place in the business field. This is why, in the movement that I founded, we encourage young girls to undertake, but also to make their way, feeling things a force. Events are insufficient. We need spaces that allows us to be resilient. We must indeed multiply the alternatives. This will allow us to choose our path, but also to see new perspective. For example, efficient business support, female entrepreneurial culture, good behavior to face investor, and exchange space. Most people in Madagascar recognize women's rights. Maybe we see women in suburbs that seem to have an healthy life, but then there are all the other ones. In leadership for developing countries, the first risk is the image society can have or make about our fights. So you have to develop our resilience by questioning, first, our verbal approach. How can I do to make understand that human rights are important, leadership is important to develop a country, who I have in front of me, who is my audience today, so you can't apply the same speech to the different people. Maybe some never read a book, maybe some have PhD, maybe some are really intimidated by you, maybe some people really loved you. B, know yourself before knowing others to build your future opportunities. Being a woman leader proves that you have a lot of more compassion than men. You can understand the world differently by controlling your emotion and your thought. But the first thing I do when I need to make a decision, I visualize what kind of effect it can have on the elements I work with. Second time, I need to make a choice. I can never compromise for everything, but I need to be clear on my position. Three, making it clear in my head before making it clear in my directives. And finally, journaling is really important to manage my stress and make order in my global vision. Don't forget your past experience to build your future opportunities. One day, I applied to a scholarship in business administration in South Korea when I was 18. So I decided to make a video from Madagascar. The question was how to become a woman leader in developing countries. My answer was simple. To become a female leader in a developing country, you have to make your voice heard. You have to make your voice heard to make those who cannot be heard or those who are silenced. But I did not succeed. And I tried again with another refusal. So here I am in France with as much. I saw it as a failure, but that's where it all started. I decided to go back to the source of my project with quite simply a different context. This is the point when you need to stand. You have to make your plan, define achievable objectives each day, each week, each month, years, and so on. When you don't reach them, you need to think about why, when, where it will work. But do it over and over again until you get there. In KATRO, there was many times we thought about why it's not working. Why did people never recognize our work? So we decided to go bigger by communicating more, meeting more people. We have done bigger by communicating more, meeting more people. We have done everything, sending mail, calling, using our social media. Then soon enough, there's an opportunity again. Then there is another like this. And there is many more. And all of this is to prove that we, women, are as resilient as anyone else. You need to transform a no to a maybe, then to a yes. But be careful, only in business. In life, it's another ball game. And don't forget that consent is really important. This is processing to see bigger and to be better that make a resilient person when you are a woman. You have to doubt it because society is made like that. But as Sheryl Sanders said, if they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. Thank you.